Hello, it's a beautiful Friday evening and welcome to Analyst Hangout. I am Perpetua Fasumi Peter. Well, joining me today are three gentlemen. I have right here with me Charles Fakroha, a stockbroker and iBrandTV business analyst. Thanks for joining us today.
It's always a pleasure. Thank you.
And of course, virtually we have Ambrose Omodion, the Chief Research Officer, Invest Data Consulting. And we also have Mokhtar Mohammed, a financial analyst, investment banker, and the CEO of Finance with Mokhtar. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Perpetua.
All right. Well, we'll begin with the stock market review. The mixed session on the Nigerian exchange continued Friday as the all-share index appreciated by 1.1% to close at 48,880.13 points from 48,365.14 points recorded in the previous session. The benchmark NGX all-share index recorded its first and only dip for the week after 6 consecutive sessions of bull transition on profit-taking. Well, Mr. Ambrose definitely is joining us virtually. Once again, good to have you join us today, Ambrose.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Perpetua.
All right, let's begin with you. Talk to us about, the trading activities during the week under review.
Yes, I would say it's a bullish week. Whether there's a kind of a decline or profit taking as at Thursday, and also saw in between the trading week that they did have a mixed sentiment profit taking. But at the end of the week, it's a bullish week, extending the bullish run for straight 4 weeks. That is good for the market. But the good thing is that after any season or any season unaudited account will be coming the month of January. For those that release the unaudited account for their full year, market has already started positioning ahead of that expected season. And don't forget, the end of the year is already around the corner. Santa Claus rally here and there. But the good thing is that as the market is rallying, yet the volume in the market is still very small. But individual stocks in the market have shown improved volume. It tells you that people are taking position based on either dividend yield or expectation of this number that come from this company. This is the good thing in the market now. And Wednesday, we saw that they concluded auction for TB. They will have a decline in the yields. That's a plus for the market. For me, it's a good thing for the market. Let's just keep our finger crossed. I expect that the year is going to end positive as we are going on the strength of the activity we are seeing in the market. Yeah. Yes.
All right, thank you. Mokhtar, let's have your thought.
It was mixed sentiment during the week. We saw value investment taking real shape during the week. As far as I'm concerned, we saw a lot of movements, especially from stocks that have made capital.
Mokhtar, I guess we're having connection issue right there. If you can hear me, please go on ahead. Mr. Charles, I think you should just take over from there.
Yes, well, for me, it has been a very fruitful week because, seeing that kind of I would say, and of course, we also saw some bit of profit taking, and it's expected, this is the end of year. Santa Claus season is also there. And of course, investors who have invested, in the beginning of the quarter, and they have seen some appreciation, of course, what do we expect? They want to take advantage of the price increase. But again, what I would say really happened in the week is a bit of mixed trading, cautious, but at the same time, the investors were also watching the market very well because of the transactions that we are seeing. You can see for 3 days, it was a kind of a hot market. Then, of course, on Thursday, we saw that dip in the market. And, of course, at the close of business today, we saw the market. Also, you can see it's a real forces of demand and supply. I wouldn't attribute it to any fundamentals. Okay. It's basically demand and then supply. But specifically for today, why we saw the market really up today was because a large cap stock, BUA, gained. And of course, that affected the indices or the all-share index for the price to close in the positive territory. So again, I would say it has been a very good market for the week, and of course investors and traders are also preparing for the end of year session.
Absolutely. Well, Mukhtar, if you can hear me, I'd like to have your thought on this. Do you agree with Charles?
Exactly, I agree with him totally. I mean, what we are seeing in the market is, like I was saying, we see value investment and we see a lot of movement, especially in positioning for dividend payout after the third quarter result from some of these quoted companies that we know will pay good dividends. And some of these companies, when we may talk about good dividend, we're talking about companies that have already paid dividend, and if what they are paying, what they paid last year comparable to what they will pay this year, still a good buy for investors. And some investors are looking at the price also. At this time last year, the price is different. The price were even higher than what we have this year. So, and if they are going to pay the same amount, so you get good dividend yield. So, and they are beginning to price in the capital appreciation also into it. So, we might get to where the result comes out, and you just see that the stock is not moving because it has been pricing already. By and large, I think it was a bullish week for investors. But again, like Mr. Charles said, it depends on which stock you are in. If you were mostly in most of those fundamental strong banking stock, it wasn't all hero throughout this week. We saw them go ups and down. And like he said, today movement was just driven by that gain from Boa Smith. So I mean Boa. So we keep telling investors that the best way to invest at this period is value investment. Invest in stocks that have fundamentals.
All right. Well, we'll take a break now. When we come back, we'll continue the conversation. Stay with us. You're watching Analyst Hangout.